Sandra's Heart Tale, Part 9 by Ama's Heart. My little boy was so fun and interesting. Taking him as my son and acting like a mother to him makes people who live around our neighborhood to start thinking he was truly my son. None of them knew that it wasn't mine, truly. I make sure I prepare what he loves to eat, and also he calls me mommy. We are mostly seen together. If I'm going to the market, church, or anywhere at all, he comes with me, and I usually buy same look-alike clothes for both of us. I dress him outfit or English wear we all wear to match. I totally love him like mine and I don't joke with him. His mother found out that his son was staying with me and wanted him back. She contacted my husband and told him that she wanted to get her son. She said her boy can't be staying with me. She was not comfortable with the idea. Joba, my husband, refused. According to him, he told her that she will have to get used to me and the boy. After all this years, she suddenly wanted to take the boy. Joba refused to her request. He said he was making arrangements for me, the wife, and his son to join him abroad. He was arranging our visas and every proper document. He also told her that when we finally come over, we will all be living together as one family. So there was no point taking the boy away because he will always be close to me. But if she insists on taking the boy, then she should go right ahead and take him. But she should never involve him in taking care of the son's expenses. She will have to start doing it all by herself alone. Joba told her that I was a good person and would never hurt the boy. Trust me, which was why he entrusted the boy to my care, and I've proven to be a great mother to him. The lady dropped the issue and allowed her son to stay with me. I usually send pictures to Joba on how fresh and big the little boy was getting. Joba will always thank me for loving the boy as mine. But it surprised me why I can't get pregnant. I've been trying. Anytime Joba comes back and stay months and months, I'll keep trying for pregnancy, but it wasn't coming. I was surprised that I can't conceive for Joba, despite we've been married for a while. When Joba returned and spent several months, all my wish was to conceive that period, but to no avail. No sign of pregnancy, and I was really worried within me as I look forward to giving him a child, maybe a second child, because he already had a son, just to give him a child for me. And knowing what it feels like to carry a child in my womb, I just want to have that feeling, the feeling of pregnancy, feeling of having my own baby. I didn't give up as I kept hoping that I will someday conceive. Joba asked me to be a housewife at first. Later, he said he wanted me to go to nursing school so that when I come to join him abroad, I will be able to get a job in the healthcare center. He said I should look for a nursing school that is close by, which won't interrupt with my caring for the little boy. Because I usually pick him for school and I happen to go far, it will affect the way I care for the boy. I told him that I wanted to do catering, which I discussed with him before. Ever since I graduated from the university, my certificate was just lying there because Joba said I can't work. He wanted me to be at home and do nothing. He wanted me to be a housewife. I should not pick a pin because he provides everything. He said I should not work. He doesn't want his wife working or stressing herself. So I obeyed and I stayed home, and my certificate was just there. I thought of opening a food vendor someday because I had passion for restaurant, for food. All I needed was his permission to do this one thing. But Joba was against it. He refused. Before, when we talked about it in the past, Joba agreed. It was not an issue, but reminding him again of it, he totally disagreed. He asked me if going to a catering school was more important to me than our new family. He said if I had to do anything, then it would be going to nursing school, which would be beneficial when I finally join him. He couldn't agree to a thing immediately, but later I had to go with whatever that would please him. I told he told me that I will have to wait until he is ready for me to start the nursing school because he wasn't ready yet. After some time, I became bored staying at home. He doesn't just want me to step out of the house or do anything at all. Yes, I step out of the house to go catch fun, to go out, to just go around having fun, but not to work, which I'm getting bored. I'm just tired of being a housewife. After seeing my little boy off to school in the morning, I will have nothing to do until it's time to pick him up from school. I told my husband that I was mostly having nothing to do at home. Since the caterer school was close to the house, there was one close to the house actually, that he should allow me to attend for a month or two. And maybe that would kill my boredom. I would no longer be bored. And the catering school was just very, very nearby. So I would just from my house enter the catering school. This I was saying just so that he will at least agree to me doing something. It will never affect my family time with his son, and no knowledge is wasted. I try to convince him. Joba replied angrily that if I was tired of taking care of his son, I should let him know. He said that I lack nothing in the house. He makes sure he provides everything for me and his son. So what exactly is my problem? What exactly is the reason of me taking of leaving the house to go and learn a skill that he did not approve of? That he doesn't want me to learn anything. For now, I should just stay in the house and be enjoying his money. I have to quickly drop the conversation because it was causing lots of trouble. And I promised not to talk about it again. Anything that will make him happy, I had to do it. I really do not want to have issue with my husband, so it was better I let it all go and focus on whatever he want me to do until he is ready for the nursing school or our travel papers is ready. After a year in my marriage, I heard from family friends that my husband baby mama was planning to travel abroad. I didn't think much about it because she probably have personal plans of her own and may not be traveling to the same country that my husband was in. Lucia usually comes around to visit me. My mom too travels down to check how I'm doing. My brothers come spend weekends sometimes. None of them stay permanently or longer time with me. Usually after a few days they will travel back. I was told that my stepdad is mostly on a loghead with Viva. They were always having issue. They argue about over minor things. Viva will always want to be hard and overshadowing my stepdad. But my stepdad hardly give her that way. They will quarrel back and forth, back and forth. A lot of misunderstanding was going on between them. I smile and refuse to dwell on anything negative. Whatever they want to do with themselves, they can do. They are no longer a problem. My mom has moved past everything that hurt her in the past. She was living her best life and does not allow anything to bother her again. I concentrated on my new family as Joba said I should wait because he was still making sure every of my traveling documents and that of his son was getting ready. He said we will soon join him abroad and it's just a matter of time. With what I heard about his baby mama traveling abroad, I inquired from Joba if and he said he doesn't know anything about her, where she was going to, he doesn't really care. My mind was at peace as I look forward to join my husband. It's over 2 years of marriage, and even Joba travels down often to see me. I still haven't conceived, despite 2 years have gone by. I was looking forward to joining him and hoping to get pregnant because I was okay medically. I was sound medically. I wonder what would be the problem of me not conceiving. Gradually, Joba began to change. He doesn't call on like before and always sound in a hurry to get off the phone whenever he calls me. He was changing to a total stranger. One of my close friends living in abroad who also calls to check up on me. She was very nice to me and she also knew my husband. Her place was not so far from where my husband was staying. She was schooling over there and sees my husband often. She called me one day to ask if I was aware that my husband baby mama was in abroad. I told her yes, and it was not a big deal. She asked again if I was also aware that she and my husband are living together as couple. She told me that ever since Joba's baby mama came, she has been living with my husband. They are often seen together, going out and coming back. I don't know what to make out of the sudden realization. I thought of Joba's recent behavior and began to wonder if it was because of the baby mama he changed towards me. I had a lot of thoughts running through my head on why Joba would allow his baby mama to live with him. I was angry because it was obvious that getting me a visa to join him was not supposed to take this long, but Joba was delaying it for whatever reason I really don't know. I was angry and planned to confront Joba with what I just learnt and realized. He once told me before that he has nothing with his baby mama. When I first asked him if he was aware that the baby mama was coming to abroad, Joba said she can travel to Kamfachan or to any planet, he doesn't care. I never knew that the lady traveled to meet him. The more I think of it, the angrier and confused I get on why Joba, my trusted husband, will allow such in the first place. even with his baby mama, and I know nothing of it. I have a lot of things going through my mind, and my mind is so heavy. I don't know how to or where to start to unfold it all.